The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. A great view of our broadcast. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the center. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Young with the ball. Pass to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Attacking the teeth of that defense. This is where Collins makes his living.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. About a minute played so far here in the first.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. So it's the Hawks now. Here's Young. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Woo, that teardrop, one of Trae Young's signature shots. He could teach a course on it.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also, possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Right side Holiday. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. A baseline Jay.
Nice stop from Kevin Herter, using his size to his advantage.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Taken away by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Young passes to Capella. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
That one drops for him. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Holiday. Good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And there's 1:45 left here in the first quarter. Now, here is Young. score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Here's Antetokounmpo, banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Swiped it away. Oh, here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Collins. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Capella. The rebound by the Bucks.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Clearly a foul.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Alinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Middleton on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And Williams, here we go. And they pick up 2.
Not only is Lou fast, he's tenacious. Feels the contact on the drive, doesn't stop him from completing the play.
Passes it to Forbes. Here's Tucker. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Impressive defense by Gallinari. He has some size, and he has good instincts.
And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the 2.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Williams against DiVincenzo. Williams dishes to Okongwu. Here's Snell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Okongwu's shot is good.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
DiVincenzo passes to Forbes. And here is DiVincenzo. To the paint and stolen by Okongwu. Snell kicks to Gallinari. Back to Snell. Pass to Okongwu. The dish now to Snell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
DiVincenzo passes to Portis. Middleton on the wing. For the three. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 4. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Gallinari against DiVincenzo. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Williams against DiVincenzo. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Tony Snell. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Back to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Middleton right side. Giannis outside. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. Young with the ball. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 10 points, and this Hawks team still... And that'll do it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point guard. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. That shot no good. The Hawks leading. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Young dishes to Collins. Inside, Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Outside Collins. Capella, the pass to Collins. Here's Herter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Giannis inside. Working on Collins. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Back to Williams. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Williams kicks to Snell. The 19-foot shot. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Portis can't get it to go.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Feeds to Gallinari. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Middleton. Pass to Gallinari. Holiday against Williams. Stolen by Holiday. It's 2-on-1. Middleton can't get it to go. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Williams finds Snell. Back to Williams. And stolen by Portis. Holiday with it. Williams picks him up. Holiday goes in. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Holiday's got 6.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Williams, and it's good. 2 points. He has 7.
Using the big to create space, something Lou does exceptionally well.
Here is Forbes. There's the pass to Portis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Bobby Portis doesn't mind a physical game. He takes it, and he dishes it out.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Tony Snell. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Williams passes to Capella. And they're moving it up. Connaughton kicks to Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Portis trying to free himself. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. The Hawks trailing. You've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Gallinari. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton, and it's good for 2. Here's Williams. He has 7.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot is off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Bucks on top. They lead by 2. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot. And the dunk by Capella.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Inside, stolen by Collins. Capella dishes to Hunter. Back to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Collins passes to Young. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Incredible night for Trey. Has direct involvement in nearly every facet of this offense.
Giannis against Collins. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Now Young. Pass to Herter. Young inside. Giannis is there. Good on the bucket. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The drive by Giannis. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Herter passes to Capella. Outside Collins. Taken away by Holiday. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's DiVincenzo. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Young passes to Capella. And it's the Bucks on the break. And Giannis throws it down.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Young drives in, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And the Bucks with some changes. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Young drives in. That one falls. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Trey Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Here's Middleton, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Holiday against Young. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young looking around. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Holiday is running. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Hawks. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Collins kicks to Young. It's good!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Count that bucket.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Now, here is Young, guarded closer. Got it!
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's good! A huge shot to tie it up.
Incredible. Holiday, a determined player, a competitive player, takes over when it counts.
Young with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. It falls!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Now here's Giannis. The feed now to Lopez. Ooh, off wide. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. Hustling Philadelphia on. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Howard. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And it's the 76ers with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Simmons against Holiday. It's Curry outside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And they double up Simmons. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Back to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Simmons passes to Howard. Back to Simmons. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Middleton on the wing. It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What athleticism from the young guard. Simmons is excellent at cutting into the heart of the defense.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Now here's Middleton. Outside Holiday. It's stolen by Green. And now Philadelphia on the break. Knocked away. Pass to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Curry wide open. The 76ers again can't hit it. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 6.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Here's Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Holiday. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That one misses.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all. Gets behind the D on the break, and the passes, I mean, it's there waiting for him.
Bucks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Pass to Tucker. Here's Forbes. Portis trying to free himself. And again, the Bucks miss. The 76ers lead. Here's Simmons. Out to Harris. Shoots. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Portis finds Tucker. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Now here's DiVincenzo. The pass to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Forbes can't get it to go. Outside, Green. Howard misses.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers ahead, up 2. Live from Phil. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come up strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
On the court for the Bucks, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. The Bucks trail. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Pass to Forbes. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Everything looked good until the finish. It all goes wrong.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here is Forbes, defended by Milton. Portis kicks it to Tucker. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Here's Maxey. And that one drops for him. Maxey's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Pass to Milton. Scott inside. Portis brings the double team. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And stolen by Scott. And here's Maxey. At the top of the key, Korkmaz. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness, you know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James, I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. To the middle. And he lays it straight in. He's got the lead back up to 4 now for the 76ers.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Middleton on the wing. 1:16 left in the first half. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Curry with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Puts it up from 12, and it's blocked by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Feeds to Lopez. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's stolen by Curry. Antetokounmpo against Harris. Simmons on the wing. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Simmons against Holiday. Up top, Curry. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. And with all the stars on the set. And
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
They've got Ben Simmons. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. 3. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Seth Curry. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Simmons. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That's good from Simmons.
Hey, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
Antetokounmpo against Harris. Giannis passes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez inside. He's guarded by Howard. The feed to Lopez. Howard with the steal. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Passes to Green. Stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Kumbo running. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Scott's checked in. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
That one's all on them. I mean, that's a free possession they just gave up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
Giannis inside. Scott's there. Count the basket. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Simmons' shot is good.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 8. The pass to Connaughton. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. Kicks it down to Middleton. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Howard.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out. Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Outside, Simmons. The shot. And he can't bank that one in. Bucks trail by 9. Middleton for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Thibault finds Howard. Back to Thibault. Pass to Simmons. 5 to shoot. Here's Howard. Rebounded by Tucker.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Portis in the post, and Connaughton has it in the corner. Now here's Milton. D right on him. Now here's Curry. He dishes it to Reed. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Bucks trail by 8. Now DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Pass to Portis. The baseline J. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Middleton. Hits the jumper in space. Middleton's got 5 now.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Here's Maxey. And he converts the layup.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
To the wing right side. Passes it to Connaughton. Here's Portis. And there it is for him. He has 6.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
And so it's Philadelphia with their lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo is out there with Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard.
Well, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Giannis high post. And some changes here for the 76ers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Reed. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Seth Curry. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Simmons passes to Thybulle. Here's Brazdeikis. Outside, Simmons. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And Howard, here we go. And it's Howard finishing it off.
The momentum Howard has moving toward the rim. At times, this guy is unstoppable inside.
Giannis outside. From down in the low post, it goes.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're leading by 8. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got 9 points here in the second half.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
And Forbes has it in the corner. Kick out to Giannis. Here's the pass to Portis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Simmons dishes to Scott. Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. Fires at the elbow. Scott controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Bucks trail by 12. Here's Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
DiVincenzo against Simmons. Clock at 6. Here's Scott. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Scott's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in from there.
Simmons against DiVincenzo. Taken away by Holiday. It's 2-on-1. With the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Look, I love to see more of this from Lopez. He has the size to be a force on the glass.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Howard.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Maxey passes to Simmons. Pass to Thibault. 5 on the clock. From beyond the arc. Tipped away. In the corner, Middleton with it. No good from outside. So the 76ers win it. Atop the call right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There below is, and a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Brooklyn, we've got Harden. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
Now here's Giannis. Can't cash in from close range. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Got a hand on it. They get it back. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now, Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Lopez, no luck.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Irving misses. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Now here's Irving. Shot clock at 5. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from 3-point range. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
To the inside. Lopez takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You're simply going to have to do more than that on the defensive end. Lopez too big for the defense there.
Irving passes to Jordan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Jordan's got his second basket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Inside, and stolen by Jordan. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Harris passes to Claxton, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Kept alive. The kick out to Lopez. Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here is Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Harden comes to help. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nets leading by 6. Here's Irving. Harris outside. Pass to Harden. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And he can't hit the second. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Passes it to Harris. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. James. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Bobby Portis. P.J. Tucker is out there with Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Brown. Here's Aldridge. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Aldridge has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Nets. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Harris. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Middleton up top, guarded by Green. Kicks it down to Middleton. He gets it in there.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
And it's Irving missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Here's Brown after the basket by Milwaukee. Green with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And they double up Brown. Here's Aldridge. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Middleton for 3. Griffin grabs the board. Nets leading by 3. Green passes to Aldridge. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another. And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles, a rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Harris comes in for Jeff Green. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. Nets with a new shot clock.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Claxton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Antetokounmpo.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Harden hit the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. For 3, Harris. Here's Claxton. Harris kicks to Harden. Launches a 3. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it left. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. 19 seconds left in the first half of the game. Harris dishes to Jordan. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Harris, good.
Catch and shoot. Is that Joe Harris' specialty? I think it is.
From deep onto the Kumbo. And so it's Brooklyn holding up. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And that'll about...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Brooklyn leading by 4. In the corner, it's Harris. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 4.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
Here's Holiday. Here's Lopez. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. They retain possession. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 4. Here's Irving. 2 points. That one goes. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Here's Holiday, and the layup is good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Harden with it. He's got 10. Right side, Griffin. It's tipped. Now the Bucks moving it up. Middleton leading the charge. Count it. And now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Here's Irving. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Griffin. Jumps up. And Griffin slams it in.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. Portis trying to free himself. Tucker can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 4. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Irving. To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Guarded by Harden. Here's Forbes. And the 3 off target.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And the jump by Giannis.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. Outside Griffin. Down low, just 5 to shoot. Here's Aldridge. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And he gets the whistle. 2. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nets lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Here's Giannis. It's good. This game is all even.
How about the effort? You did think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Harden against Holiday. Here's Claxton. Giannis with some nice D. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Irving's checked in for Brown. Out left to the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. Connaughton kicks to Giannis. To take the lead. A rebound by the Nets.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And that one's good, Irving.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Irving surveying the floor. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Outside Holiday. No good there. Some solid defense from Harris. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And it's in there. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to Green. On the wing, Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't go for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Again, Irving missing. And it's the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball. Lopez finds Middleton. Lays it up off the glass. Middleton's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
It's Harden with the drive. 2 points. That one goes.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Here's Antetokounmpo and the dunk by Giannis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Irving, count that bucket. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Holiday gets the bucket.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Good D by Lopez. Bucks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Harden, and it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Giannis. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. DiVincenzo's checked in. Harden kicks to Harris. Back to Harden. That one drops for him.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Here's Holiday. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Count it!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. be the Nets off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Harden kicks to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Here's Antetokounmpo. Takes it off the glass. 29 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Irving. And the rejection by Giannis. The shot's good from Irving. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday trying to free himself up. Basket good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Irving, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Tries again. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harden's got 20 points.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And Giannis throws it down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Holiday against Harden. 9 feet out. Again, the miss by Harden. For Milwaukee, they've gotten locked in overtime. They have yet to miss a shot. A perfect 5 for 5. The Nets have gone a shade under 50% from the floor here in overtime. They've hit 3 of 7.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
On the wing, Giannis. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
The thing that maybe puts me in awe more than any other skill is the way Kyrie Irving can change gears. This guy has a variety of ways to attack and keep defenses off balance.
Here's Giannis. Yes!
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Count!
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count!
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Harden the pass to Irving. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 3. 7 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, what's your take?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. And they, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome, everyone. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Less options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at center. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now, here is Young. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And That's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight. Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. And Young, here we go. And there's the feed to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
A floater, and the layup is good.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The Hawks making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Young outside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
That's tipped. Giannis right side. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Here's Giannis. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Out to Gallinari. Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. He feeds it to Holiday. He dishes it to Giannis. And it's blocked.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Holiday's got 6.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Young. Good on the bucket.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Gallinari on the wing. Bogdanovic looking around. Back to Gallinari. And Okongwu has it in the corner. To the inside. 5 on the clock. The drive by Lopez. Off on the layup. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. And Gallinari throws it down.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
We always talk about it. I mean, those second-round picks who turn out to be gems, no one thought Williams would end up at the free throw line as much as he does.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Middleton subbed in for Drew Holiday. The Hawks have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Williams finds Bogdanovich. Williams inside, working on Portis. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Okongwu is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Williams at the point. And plenty of contact. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Connaughton passes to Portis. That gives them the lead. Portis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
It's Williams with the drive. In the corner, Middleton with it. Uncovered. That's good on the jump shot. Middleton's got his second basket of the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And the thing about Williams, sometimes he doesn't look like he's moving all that fast, and then bam, there go the Jets.
Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Portis finds Middleton. The shot's good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Hawks trailing. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Here's Capella. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Goodness. How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bogdanovich against Middleton. Pass to Portis. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the Hawks, John Collins. He's checked in for Okongwu. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Molinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Young, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Collins, good.
And that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Huerter.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Nora. Collins with some nice D.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What's up? Now, how about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
Bucks trail by 5. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Will it go? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. That one good for 2. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Young against DiVincenzo. Shots good from Young.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Can't get the reverse flush.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
One-on-one here. Young outside. Now Capella. 9 points in the game so far.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Antetokounmpo.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Bucks trail by 8. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Middleton the pass to Portis. Kicks it down to Middleton.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Back to Williams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Forbes kicks to Middleton.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
The shot's good from Forbes.
You know, this is the next step in his development. Forbes understanding when to look to score from there.
Williams attacking. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
The shooting percentage, it's taken a dip in this second half.
Williams in the post. Out to Gallinari. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. Capella. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Portis can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Williams dishes to Capella. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Portis. Here's Middleton, and good that time. Middleton's got 8 points.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for Tony Snell. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Williams against Holiday. Just 5 on the clock.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Young against Holiday. To the paint. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 4 seconds left. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. That one misses. Clint Capella has been leading the charge for Atlanta. Scoring And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Huerter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
That pull-up shot is unguardable. Can't lay off Giannis for even a second.
Young with the ball. He kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Giannis no good. Atlanta leading by 11. Shots good from Young.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Giannis with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on them at all times.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone.
Really amazing. Absolutely astonishing how accomplished Antetokounmpo is on defense. I mean, he's disruptive wherever he is on the floor defensively.
Young against Giannis. Young taking his time here. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Bucks trail by 11. Now here is Holiday. Middleton right side. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Young finds Collins. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. No good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Giannis inside. He's guarded by Collins. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Antetokounmpo. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And it's Gallinari in for Collins. Inside, Capella. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
And he commits the intentional foul. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. And it goes down 2 points. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Boy, Capella is a real force inside. I mean, when he gets this close, you pretty much have to foul.
Bucks have gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Here's Giannis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
DiVincenzo against Young. Holiday brings the double team. Hunter kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gallinari, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count!
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Herter passes to Young. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one, and it's good for 2. And the Hawks lead by 6.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
To the middle, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. The shot by Middleton, wide open. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Patience is a virtue, and Chris Middleton, virtuous.
Capella, high post, on the pass to Herter. Here's Young. Gallinari inside the three-point line. Can't connect. And so the big win by Atlanta, and it's David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from earlier as they arrived at the arena. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Green. Howard is out there with Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Simmons in at the 1. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Simmons can't get it to go. And it's Milwaukee's ball.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013.
Oh, that was something else.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Howard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
A soft touch there from Dwight. Gifted at measuring those interior shots.
Giannis outside. Trying to get open is Lopez. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3, and the rebound goes to Howard. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Green kicks to Curry. Six to shoot. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Here's Giannis. Giannis has gone 1 of 4 so far. The drive by Green. Simmons. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That's good from Simmons.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Here's Giannis. In the corner, Middleton with it. Over Green. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now the pass to Howard. And that one's good. Maxey.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Giannis inside. Harris is there. Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
A great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
And Simmons slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Giannis. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Giannis outside. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 9. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot. And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Simmons checked in for Maxey. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Giannis dishes to Lopez, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
No good from Simmons.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Holiday. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game and improving with his scoring.
Middleton outside. Here's Portis. Goes back up. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Reed. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Simmons. He goes up again. Reed. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now here's Middleton, defended by Milton. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Simmons can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Now, here's Milton, defended by Middleton.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Middleton looking it over to the paint. Portis kicks to Middleton. Over Milton. It's stolen by Milton. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Here's Middleton, and the layup's good off the glass. Middleton's got his first basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
56 seconds left in the second quarter. And here is Simmons. He's got 19. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Holiday. 43 seconds left in the first half. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
And Simmons slams it in.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lopez. A second chance effort. Harris against Giannis. Here's Lopez, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Simmons inside the line. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we finished one half of basketball. 76ers lead by...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 23 points and 2 rebounds. Thanks for joining.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Reed out there with Green. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. Nwora, the pass to DiVincenzo. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Curry. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Antetokounmpo. Wow, hammering it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Howard. Good D by Lopez. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
And there it is for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Count the basket. Holiday's got 6.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely, and he gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Green's got his first 2 points.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's the floater. Pass to Mora. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Mora, the pass to Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Mike Scott's checked in for Dwight Howard. Portis kicks to Forbes. To the right side. Here's Tucker. And again, the Bucks miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Middleton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Scott's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Korkmaz kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Forbes, the pass to Portis. And it's blocked by Scott. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. 20 feet out. And it's good off the back rim and in. Harris has got his second bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Curry with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Again, Philadelphia.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Middleton. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Scott. Off target. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. 76ers ahead, just dominating this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shots good by Middleton.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Simmons with it. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got 25 points in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Inside. And Portis throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Simmons passes to Howard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 8 points for Dwight Howard.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Passes it to Connaughton. And ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Simmons finds Harris. Here's Howard. Outside for Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Middleton. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. It's stolen by Milton. Harris drives in. And slam dunk by Harris.
Harris with a head of steam, put his head down, and then put the ball down.
Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Simmons. Good work there as it goes. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Middleton on the wing. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. The 76ers leading by 22. Thibault kicks to Howard. Outside for Simmons. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tucker dishes to Forbes. Back to Tucker. And there's the pass to Middleton. Down low. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And he makes that one.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Philadelphia leading by 23. Simmons looking around. Pass to Milton. To the inside, Howard. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Up and in on the layup.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Yacht. And Antetokounmpo skins it in.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Holiday against Simmons. From past the arc. It doesn't go for him. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. So the Nets starting five. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And Doris, tonight, two experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Here's Jordan. They kick it out to Green. Buries it from three-point range.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden scanning the floor. Out to Harris. Back to Harden. From 13. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Inside. And the jam by Harden.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Harden. He feeds it to Jordan. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Antetokounmpo against Green. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Down low, Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Holiday is running. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Feeds it to Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Now, here is Irving. Harris finds Aldridge. Back to Harris. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the left side wing. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Connaughton. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in. Another shot, Claxton. It's rebounded by Portis. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving from long range. Aldridge with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. In a wide open look for Irving. It's good from long range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. He gets that one.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Irving kicks to Griffin. Pass to Aldridge. To the paint. Here's Irving. Over Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
I think you know that Kyrie Irving has such great love and passion for the game of basketball. This guy is on fire to get better.
Middleton on the wing. Shoots over Brown. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Nets lead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Brooklyn now, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center position. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Forbes. Now, here is Harden. The pass to Griffin. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Irving. Moves back up. Offensive rebound. Here's Claxton. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Claxton's got his first points in this one. Tucker with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bucks passing it around. Back to Middleton. And foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That one goes. Count it. Middleton's got 4 this quarter.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. Drew Holiday is checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Portis can't get it to go. Nets leading by 4. And here's Harris from the arc. Unable to get that one. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Portis. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Here's Middleton. That shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Holiday looking over the floor. Passes to Portis. Jordan with some nice D.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Harris, good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Brown. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. To the middle, Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo, no good. Brooklyn leading by 8. Down low, here's Irving. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that's a
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Jordan's shot is off.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And Giannis gets it to go.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Here's Harden. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Green finds Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. That one, no good. Good D by Jordan. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. 6-point lead. And that one's good, Irving.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Giannis inside. Guarded by Green. And it's Giannis missing. And here we go. That's good from Harris on the assist by Irving. And it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Green. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Green kicks to Irving. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And Giannis throws it down.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
In the corner, Irving with it. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Harden kicks to Green. On the way, Harris. Back to Green. At the elbow, it's Harris. Pass to Harden. Clock is at 3. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Here's DiVincenzo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Here's Harden, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot him. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Harden the pass to Jordan. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. For Brooklyn, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. It's Harden with the drive, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Giannis, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And stolen by Irving. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to it. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going, we've got Brown. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Aldridge out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in a power forward. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Portis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Outside Irving, and he makes good on the layup. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, tenacious attack by Irving. The handle, the speed, look out.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Brown, banked in off the glass. Forbes has got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Bucks. Outside Irving. Claxton the pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Claxton, and that one is hammered home.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Harris is checked in for Blake Griffin. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. The Nets with the lead. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Shoots from 14. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Hits the 3-point bomb. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his point today.
DiVincenzo against Irving. Here's Jordan. Harris outside. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist from Harris. 8 points for DeAndre Jordan.
Well, DJ with the fearless opportunity, boy. What a shot.
Antetokounmpo. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Doesn't matter what point of the game. Stress, pressure, Brook Lopez makes it anyway.
Irving with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Irving against Holiday. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Lopez dishes to Holiday. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Giannis. Stolen by Harden. There's the feed to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen that a time or two for Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Holiday against Harden. For 3. Middleton. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Green taking his time here. Unloads from 13. Misses off the right eye. Bucks trail by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Holiday against Harden. Harris outside. Jordan against Lopez. And Jordan gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 9.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Green. Outside Irving. Shoots over DiVincenzo. They kick it out to Green. Back to Jordan. Outside Irving. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Connaughton. No good. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was... all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris